Hello, this is Billa Rajendra, lecturer in English, Government Degree College, Manthani, District Peddapalli. Today, I'm going to discuss about the prepositions. Preposition is one of the parts of speech. As we all know that the parts of speeches of English language are there are 8 in number. They are noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. As we all know that the parts of speeches which are most important for a language, in a sentence we can come across with all these parts of speeches. Noun is a word which is used for the names and the persons, place of things. Adjective is a word which qualifies a noun and adds something more meaning to the verb which qualifies the noun. Pronoun is a word which is used instead of noun. Pronoun is a word which is used instead of a noun. Verb is a phrase that tells something and someone about the experiences, do's and experiences. Adverb which describes adds some more meaning to the main verb is called adverb. An adjective and another adverb. It may be an adjective or another adverb. Preposition that we can come across right now. Preposition is a word which is usually placed before noun or pronoun. It shows the connection with the other words. It shows the connection with other words. The preposition shows the relation between a noun or a pronoun or some part of the sentence to the other part of the sentence. Some part of the sentence to other part of the sentence. So suppose the book is on the table. The book is on the table. On is a preposition here. The book is which we have to show the book. On the table, it shows the it shows the connection between two parts of the sentences. The book and the table. On is a preposition here. Conjunction is a word used for joining one word or another word, one sentence or another sentence. Interjection is a word used for remarking sudden feelings and sudden emotions. So, as we are discussing about the preposition, look at the boxes here. Look at the boxes here. There you can find the ball is in the box. The ball is in the box. That is ball in. In is a preposition. And the ball is on the box. On is a preposition. The ball is under the box. Under is the preposition. Ball is next to the box. It is also next to is a preposition here. The ball is behind the box. The ball is behind the box. You can see behind is a preposition here. The ball is in front of the box. The ball is in front of the box. In front of is a preposition here. The ball is in between two boxes. The ball is between the boxes. It is between is preposition here. So preposition is, what is preposition? Why we learn preposition? What is the importance of the preposition? For general objective to enhance communicative skills, we use a preposition to show the relation between the words or relation between the noun to other nouns. To communicate, to enhance the communicate. To make learner understand the preposition, it is its kind. And the specific objective for this session is to make the learner understand the prepositions and its kinds. A preposition is a word which shows the relation between a noun or a pronoun and some other words in a sentence. Preposition is a word which shows the relation between the noun or a pronoun and some other words some other words in a sentence. For example, where the book is. It is on the desk. Look at the figure here. Where is the book? The book is, it's on the desk. It's on the desk. For example, Radhima lives in Delhi. Radhima lives in Delhi. In is a preposition here. And her mother is proud of her success. Proud of her success. Of is a preposition here. And it shows the connection between the other parts of the sentences, noun to another parts. And students to use their previous knowledge like on, under, below, above, etc. And prepositions has to be one word that used before nouns or pronouns to show the relation with other words in a sentence. Preposition is a word. It shows the relation between noun or pronoun, and it shows the relation between other words in a sentence. I am sitting on a chair. I am sitting on a chair. On is a preposition here. On is preposition here. I am sitting on a chair, and there is a interlinking between these two. I am sitting on a chair, on a chair, on a chair to the person I am. I am walking to her. I am walking to her. That means I am walking towards her is also, we can say that towards is also one of the preposition. There are prepositions of location, direction, and time. Kinds of the prepositions. There are three kinds of the prepositions are there. Prepositions of the places, prepositions of the time and date, prepositions of the travel and movement, and the preposition of positions of prepositions. Positions of prepositions also there, and kinds of prepositions, we can say that prepositions and phrase prepositions, and we can go through with the objectives of the prepositions and objects of the prepositions, and classification of prepositions, and prepositions of time, prepositions of place, prepositions of agency, and prepositions of motion and direction, preposition of position, preposition of cause and reason and the purpose, and the use of certain prepositions we can be said in this session. Preposition of the place and direction. Preposition of the place and direction. You can see that these prepositions includes like in, into, at, on, per, over, above, under, beyond. So the cat is in the cat is in jar. Cat is in the jar, and the cat is on the jar. In is the preposition and the place. We can say the place and direction also. You can see that. And the cat is on the jar, and the cat is under the jar. The cat is under the jar. You can see the prepositions of the place and directions. And the preposition of the time, date. The prepositions of time, date includes it, on, in, by, from, to, till, until, during, for, since, after. So we can take an example about this by preposition. By preposition, I will meet by tomorrow. I will meet you by tomorrow. It is a preposition of the time and date. And preposition of the travel and movement, the prepositions includes like from, to, by, on, into, onto, it, out, out of, off. These are all the prepositions of travel and movement. Next we go through with in, from, for, under, on, off, under, by, at, with, over. These are also movement prepositions. Prepositions of directions are used to show direction of the movement and to and from a fixed point. Example, to, from, into, along, over, through, across, and around. These are the prepositions of directions, and they used from a fixed point to another part of the sentence. Prepositions of location. For example, Mr. John has stayed in USA for 5 years. In USA, in is a preposition. USA is a country that we can easily understand. It's a location. My mother is at home. At home now. My mother is at home now. It is a preposition and home is used as a location. Next, prepositions of the locations. Again, we can use R is used to indicate, these are indication to locate the position of the object on, in, under, in front of, among, between. These are the words of the location. And prepositions of, just look at the slide here. The mouse is on the table. The mouse is on the table. Then we can see two things. One is mouse, another is table. These two nouns are related with on. One is on another. One is on another. On is a preposition which shows the relation between two things, mouse and table. The mouse is under the table. The mouse is under the table. And here you can again see two things. They are mouse and table. So one is under the other. One is under the other. The mouse is on the table. Under is the preposition is here. The cat is under the table. The cat is noun. Table is objective. And preposition is under. The cat is under the table now. And we can see that some prepositions and objectives, adverbs and adjectives can be said as a prepositional phrases. And a prepositional phrase that we can say that like according to, along with, in front of, away from, because of, by means of, by virtue of, by way of, for the sake of, in order to, in place of, in reference to, in regard to, in spite of, instead of, on account of, on behalf of, owing to, with reference to, with regard to, in course of, in favor of. These are all what we can say prepositional phrases. Adverb phrases like under the rain. The girl was running under the rain. The girl was running under the rain. Under is a adverbial. Under is a adverb, but here under the rain is shows the adverbial preposition here. And look at the apple. Apple is on the table. Apple is on the table. And look at the second picture in this one. The apple is under the table. Apple is under the table. So in front of is here. A boy was stood in front of another boy. A boy was stood in front of another boy. Against. Against is a word which is used to used for direction. And look at the second one. In or inside. In or inside. In or inside. Like we come to know that adverbial prepositions went down, left them, turned around, come in, come on, come out. These are all the adverbial prepositions. And against the means next to or touching onto the right surface for support. Next to or touching on the upright surface of support. Example, the boy is leaning against the wall. The boy is leaning against the wall. Here, the boy who is standing against the wall is just taking an example about the against for next to. And I am leaning against the whiteboard. I am leaning against the whiteboard. I am leaning against the whiteboard. And don't lean against the wall. It's just been painted. Don't lean against the wall, it's just painted. Next, between. That means in between. We can say that the dog, the big dog in between two short dogs. The big dog in between two short dogs. Look at the word among. Among means if you can see that more than two, if you can observe more than two persons or things or persons, we can use the word among. Among is a preposition here. Beside. Beside is a word of the preposition. We can use to show that. And behind. Behind is also one of the preposition. I am walking to school. I am walking to school. To is a preposition here, and it shows the connection between two objects or two nouns. I am and to school. I am and to school is the preposition here. Richard come into the room. Richard came into the room. Richard came into the room here. Came into the room. Into is the preposition here. Into is preposition here. And into is used to show the motion or movement. The cat jumped into the box. The cat jumped into the box. Into is used to show the motion or movement. The ball fell into the river. The ball fell into the river. She poured some boiling water into the teapot. She poured some boiling water into the teapot. The man threw rubbish into the river. The man threw rubbish into the river. Into is used to show the motion or a movement. She has returned from town. She has returned from town. Return from is a adverbial preposition. Adverbial preposition. Return from. They walked along the row of houses. They walked along the row of houses. They walked along the row of houses. There are many gift shops along Jalan Chowk. Jalan Chowkit. Jalan Chowkit. There are so many gift shops along Jalan Chowkit. Along is word used for as a preposition here. The boys are ran across the road. The boys are ran across the road. Across is a word used for preposition here. Across means the opposite side. The boys swam across the pond. The boys swam. That means the boys are swimming across the pond. Across means in opposite side. City is city is walking. City is walking across the road. City is walking across the road. Across means walking to the opposite side. Walking to the opposite side. Ali walked across the river by using the old bridge. Ali walked across the river by using old bridge. They are running around the tree. They are running around the tree. Around is the preposition used here, and they are moving around to the tree. Around means meaning moving a circle, moving in a circle, moving in a circle. The cat ran around the stool chasing the mouse. The cat ran around the stool chasing the mouse. Moving around means moving in a circle. Tim jumped over the fence. Tim jumped over the fence. Over is used here as a preposition. For over example, we can see that the boy jumped over the fence. The cat leaps over the drain. The cat jumped over the wall. The cat jumped over the wall is all these are examples. The bird flew through into window. The bird flew in through window. Flew in means flying. The bird flied away through the window. The bird flew through window. Through window. TS or UH used as a preposition here. And for through, we can say that Ali kicked the ball through the window. Ali kicked the ball through the window. Through means we can say that going on through, going on through. Amir threw the rubbish through. Amir throw rubbish through the window. Amir throw rubbish through the window. Let's do some practices here, and we can understand some exercises. Fill in the blanks with suitable prepositions. The flight departed dash time on the time. So the flight departed on time. It shows the time preposition. The early man walked on the foot from one place to another place. The early man walked dash foot dash one place dash another. The early man walked on foot from one place to another place. On, from, to, these are all the prepositions of direction. The play started dash 8 p.m. sharp. The play started at 8 p.m. sharp. The museum is open dash Monday dash Friday. The museum is open from Monday to Friday. The museum is open from Monday to Friday. Children's Day is celebrated dash November 14th. Children's Day is celebrated on November 14th. Look at another exercise. The rain is passing dash into or through a tunnel. Raining, the train is passing into or through a tunnel. Answer is through. The train is passing through a tunnel. We will be going for a holiday towards or near the end of the month. We will be going for a holiday at the near towards the end of the month. Towards is the right answer. There is a temple dash house beside our house. There is a temple beside our house. Besides is that we can say that if we can have two objects, then you can say that besides. Beside or besides acting, Amir has started directing films also. So Amir is doing two things here. They are, one is acting, another is direction. So here we can say besides. Besides acting, Amir Khan is started directing films also. Children love sit. Children love to sit dash the television, watch cartoon movies. In front of or beside. We cannot, that means no one cannot say beside the television. Everyone wants to sit in front of television. The children love to sit in front of television and watch cartoon movies. And look at the exercises once again. Dash the time I reached the station, the metro had left. By the time I reached the station, the metro had left. The farmer works from dawn to till dusk. The farmer works from dawn to dawn till dusk. Dawn to dawn dusk. The farmer works from dawn till dusk. My grandfather goes on a walk after dinner every day. My grandfather goes on a walk. On a walk is also preposition here. After dinner every day. On Sundays, it shows the time preposition. On Sundays, we'll go to church. On Sundays, we all go to church. Shushmita has been in bed since morning. Shushmita has been in bed since morning. Since is the preposition here. And the London Bridge is built dash Thames, on Thames, place of preposition. On Thames River, London Bridge was built. The yoga classes are held in the park. Yoga classes are held in the park. Devika divided into the pool. Devika dived into the pool. Devika dived into the pool. The Christmas party was organized at the club. The Christmas party organized at the club. It's a place preposition. I am leaving for Australia. It's a place preposition. I am leaving for Australia today. It's a place preposition. Radhika is upset dash results. Under or over? Under. It's not under. Over the results. Radhika was upset over her results. Before leaving, dash journey. I check that my suitcase are packed before leaving into the journey or for a journey. It's a for a journey. Before leaving for a journey, I checked that my suitcase are packed. A flock of geese flew dash the farm above below. A flock of geese flew above the farm. On a foggy night, we could not see dash the lake beyond or beyond the lake. On a foggy night, we could not see beyond the lake. The plane was hovering dash the Delhi airport as it did not get the permission to land. Over or below? Over. The plane was hovering over the Delhi airport, did not got the permission to land. So from this, I would like to conclude my session about the prepositions. So there we can see number of prepositions are there, and in English language we can say that there are number of prepositions that can be said in a way of objects prepositions, subject preposition, position of the prepositions usually placed before the noun and phrase it gone, he is in the room, like this preposition of times, it, on, in, during, for, boy, before, within, since, till, after, preposition of the places, prepositions of agencies, by. He sent the parcel by post, like prepositions of motion directions. He came into the room. The tourist went about the city. The earth moves around the sun. Is going to Madras. And use of the prepositions certain, on, and by. We can go through with the number of prepositions in English language, and that can be easily understood.